Welcome back, everybody, to Real Estate Unlimited. And this segment, this podcast today, we're going to be discussing January's weather now. So we did December's weather last podcast. We're going to do January's weather, and you're like, well, is this a real estate podcast or is this a weather channel? I love the weather. It's always been part of me. So I like to keep the podcast not just about real estate topics. It can get boring. So we're going to talk a little bit about January's weather for 2025. I'm a big and firm believer in the Farmer's Almanac. Blums is what I've grew up on, and I learned how to read it. So if you're looking for a Farmer's Almanac, the one that you get at Lowe's Hardware, guys, that just says the original Farmer's Almanac. I wouldn't even touch it. I mean, if you can, go ahead, but I think the little red book, that's this little red book right here. It's the best one out there. So let's dive in on this. The Farmer's Almanac, Blum's January 2025. Now, before we get started, let's talk a little bit about do not get discouraged in your goals. Whatever you have fallen short of this year, don't be discouraged. Pick it up, write it back down. New Year's resolutions. Those that you checked off, check them off. Great. Those goals that you were not able to accomplish and you want to accomplish them, get them right, write them right back in that New Year's resolution. Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to do examination. January is a time to reset your goals. So examine your goals, what you want to do this year. Set up a plan for action. Set that up and be accountable. Take accountability. I mean, those three things, what more do you need? Examine your goals. Write them down, set up a plan. How are you going to accomplish them? Put deadlines, dates, numbers, weeks, and then hold yourself accountable for getting you there. And when you do get there, check them off and hold yourself accountable for celebrating for the success. All right. Now, we are on the Atlantic coast here in North Carolina. So Atlantic coast, 1 to 3, January 1 to 3. Nor'easter brings heavy rains, strong winds, and coastal flooding for Northeast and New England. Showery rains for mid-Atlantic states south to the Florida Peninsula. So January 1st to the 3rd, there's going to be a lot of rain on the whole East Coast. I've already read this, guys. I'm just letting you know. So there's going to be a lot of rain this month. The 4th to the 7th, brief spells of tranquility weather. That means nice. For Northeast and New England, rain from Georgia, North Florida, showery, thundery Central, that's us, and South Florida. The 8th to the 11th, fast-moving systems deliver snow to western and northern New York and central and northern New England. Wet snow and rain showers further south. So around close to the mid, where should be getting some snow. Showeries down to the Mississippi Valley. The 12th to the 15th, wind-swept rains, Maryland, Delaware, everywhere in between, a wintry mix. Showers over the southeast, then fair. 16th to the 19th, fair. Then showers to Virginia, Maryland area, showers over the southeast. The 20th to the 23rd, rain and showers southeast. Mild, then trending colder. The 24th to the 27th, heavy snow 6 inches or more. The 24th to the 27th, heavy snow 6 inches plus. For Maryland, Delaware, southern Pennsylvania, southern and central New Jersey, lighter amounts in the south, New York, and southern New England. Very cold in the southeast. The 28th to the 31st, fair, cold, New England, Gulf, and the Gulf Coast is going to be fair and cold. So there you have it. It looks like we're going to have a wet, cold, and warm. It's going to be cold, warm, almost like Texas weather for January. January is going to be, from what I see, it's going to be cold and warm. It's going to be very inconsistent. What is consistent? It's going to be wet and cold. It's going to be wet. So this is whenever you need to get your rubber duckies out, waterproof your shoes. Don't wear mesh shoes, guys. Get y'all a leather shoe. And that's what you need to do. So, anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to catching you in the next podcast. So.